Watch, it's... Okay, I think we got something. Okay,
Just when I was about to say...
I'm just going to tell you, I think I got something, but it's in a separate stream. So let me edit video. Let me see if I can end this one. Delete that one. Yes.
Oh, I don't have fleas.
Oh goodness. Okay. All right. Yay! Yeah, I got it. No, I don't think you did. But okay, finally we got it. Yes, Mercury retrograde. It strikes again. Yeah.
Figures. Once I make the decision of it, if it doesn't come up in 5 minutes, I'm gonna go get some chicken. It comes up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll figure something out. Listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down a hair because I'm going to hear that beeping and it's going to drive me insane. But at least we know you're here. We're all here finally.
Yes.
Finally got it. So yeah, if there's anybody else that's still on the other one, just tell them, hop on over. We made it.
Tonight, all fortunes mean exactly the opposite.
Hey, look, don't confuse me.
It's Mercury retrograde.
Don't confuse me like that. I've had enough freaking out when people pull cards lately. So, yeah. Yes. Anyway, that all things being equal, thank you guys for bearing with us. I know it took us like half an hour to get the connection together, but we're here finally, and we'll get this train rolling. So it's just yes, and it's just the two of us right now. But let me just check and make sure. Okay. Oh, hey, Serrana. No, it'll join, and I look like I might be able to for the next few weeks. Okay, awesome. Yeah. And there is actually something going on this weekend as well that's online. It's called Ishtar Fest, and it's basically an online festival. It's just it costs $25 to register, which I don't exactly have spare at the moment. But also my weekend is going to be kind of booked because we're working on more stuff for our Halloween special. And Morgan's going to be coming over tomorrow, and we're going to look at what the video that we put together. We did some voiceover for it last weekend. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have something really cool to show you guys for Halloween. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so funny because if you remember the original Mummy from what was it, the 1930s, Boris Karloff, we're kind of. I think that was his source of inspiration for the little trailer he's making. So, yeah, only with a real doll. So,
I want my mummy.
Well, I just need to make I need to get that font from him so I can make the shirt design.
Yeah.
So, all right, but. Yeah, so I'm not using the crazy Egyptian flute this time. So.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm going to pull this over here. Oops. So, these cool waters are upon my hands. They purify me as Tiffany purifies me. And tell you what, let me scoot the camera this way. Hi, boo. All right. Hail unto you, initiative.
She's cold.
We come at you without falsehood, without evil. Our purity is upon our hands, our purity is within our hearts. We cast out all evil that pertains to us. We are pure. We are pure. We are pure. Hey. We're pure. We are pure. There you go. I'll set this over here.
Them waters is cold, no.
They're not that cold.
They
Okay.
are too.
All right. Well, let me readjust the camera.
Bye, everybody.
You'll be just off camera. So wait. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay.
Freezing me like that.
It's not like that time that we went over to have a ritual at our friend's house, the Covenstead, for an eclectic group. And without thinking about it, I took the water that I was going to use for the ablutions and put it in the refrigerator. So I'm using refrigerated water, and we're doing the cool waters. And oh my God, this one poor girl, you could just hear her, suck in. Poor thing. So don't do that.
She does it to every.
Well, it was hot outside, so.
But on the plus side, the altar exploded.
No, that was a different ritual.
Oh, okay.
That was a different group. And this was for Yule, and when you're done with the actual ritual and you're ready to go inside and have your feast, your cakes and ale and all that good stuff, blow out your candles first.
Yes.
We learned this from experience. Yeah. Okay, time zone differences. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, you know what? Where do you find all these pagan groups? We're in kind of a mid-sized southern town. You wouldn't think there would be any. There oftentimes are, but the thing that I notice is in small towns you get politics even among different, pagan groups, and so it's been a long time since I've really been able to participate with anything, aside from COVID, so if you're the only one in town, don't feel too bad. At this point, I feel like I get more out of participating online with people, than some of the more eclectic folks around here. But that's another story. So, okay. Come in peace, bright Eye of Horus. Come in peace. Receive the light. The Eye of Horus shines like Ra in the twin horizons, and evil hides in fear of it. Receive the light. The Eye of Horus destroys the enemies of Ra and all of their abodes till none remain. Receive the light. The Eye of Horus comes to the four corners of the world, to everyone who's tuning in now and will catch us at a later time. This Eye of Horus comes, and we are purified with it. Receive the light. You arise in the Aketis Kepri, O Ra, spreading your light upon the earth. You set in peace in the mountains of Manu as a tomb, bringing your light to Duat. Shine upon earth as you do in heaven in Duat. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who came from noon at the first time, for such is your uniqueness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Hu at your left side, for such are the words you commanded. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Sia at your right side, for such is your great wisdom. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, whose Hika goes before you, for such is your ability. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who rules with Ma'at upon your brow, for such is your righteousness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, and hail and praise unto you, O Yunechiru, you lords of love and lords of life. Grant us life, well-being, and health. May our eyes perceive your goodness and our hearts receive your wisdom. May you shine upon us as you traverse the sky, that we may bring to you Ma'at and cast out his fet. And may you guard us from the evil one through the dark hours of the night, your protection being before us and your strength being within us. Okay. Take these, the cool waters which are the inundation, that they may cool your hearts. Oh, you know what to do. These cool waters are the Eye of Horus, that your hearts may be refreshed. Milk, milk, may you taste it in your shrine. May your hearts be refreshed with it. We bring to you this milk from the great flood, Nunachiru, that you may be purified with it. We give you incense. We give you incense, great of purity. Its fragrance is the Eye of Horus. Its fragrance comes to you, it cleanses you, it adorns you. It takes its place upon your hands. Oh, Yunechiru, we give to you this Eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. Take this, your bread on which gods live. This bread is the Eye of Horus, O Yunechiru. Lift it to your faces and be at peace with it. And the last empanadita thing made it to the offering plate.
I saw to it.
Oh, well, thank you.
I left it.
Okay.
I didn't want them to be without that.
Yeah, I know, because I was
They're
thinking,
delicious.
yes. I picked up these little things from the Mexican grocery store, and they have like a cinnamon filling, I guess, or something. They're so good.
Yeah, empanadas.
Or actually empanadita. It's a little empanada, but they're just so good.
Yes, they are.
And so we made sure the gods got some of that because they're so good. The gardens prosper and Hapi rejoices, overflowing with his meal. We fill the Eye of Horus for you with wine, O Ra, O Yunechiru. Drink and be pure. The doors of heaven and the doors of earth are open with libations for you within this house. May your faces be refreshed with your libations, your wine and your water. There we go. Okay. Pure, pure is Ra Horaketi within his house. Pure, pure is Ma'at within her house. Pure are the cause of these gods with this good myrrh that is given. Jehuti proclaims it. It is written in his house of sacred words. Hapi gives in abundance, thousands of offerings, all things good and pure for Ra Horaketi, for Ma'at, and for their in need. In every place their immortal cause dwell. Come to your body, O Rahoraketi. Come to your body, O Ma'at. Come to your bodies, O Yunachiru. Come to your invocation. Come unto us, your servants, who are mindful of your feasts and your offerings. Bring your power, your hika, your honor, and your ba to these, your offerings, and partake of them. Come, O people. Raise these offerings before the faces of these gods. Lift the offerings before Ra, before Ma'at, before their in need. All life comes from them. All health comes from them. All stability comes from them. All good fortune comes from them, as it has since the first time. I was going to say, did the mer get you? Not yet.
Something's trying to.
O Rahoraketi, and your son, the Osir Nisu Nebkebrura. Your foes retreat from you. Horus turns himself to his eye. Turn yourselves to these your offerings, and receive them from our hands. And we light the Eye of Horus for our blessed dead, that it may light their way in Duat. And we bring them these cool waters from the table of Osiris, that their hearts may be refreshed. Yeah, I'm actually trying to figure out how to make something kind of tiered, because I've actually got another picture that's kind of between the other three, and then I've got to add one more. So
Yeah.
I will have to figure that out. Borakaru ta henket kakao apadu senator machat kutnibet nofret wabet anket nachirim in cow and akuku nibu maakiru nibu kiran nachira. A voice offering of bread and beer, 1,000 of beef and fowl, incense, oils, and all good and pure things on which a god lives, for the cause of all of these Aku, all true of voice before the great god. Oh, and I got a request from someone, and I haven't heard back from them yet, but I didn't forget about it. There was someone who wanted to know if they could have a private ritual because they lost their kitty not too long ago. And I'll be happy to get in touch with them. But in the meantime, at the very least, I can remember, that there's someone who's grieving the loss of their kitty, and I believe their kitty's name was Mars. And so, pets are a very important part of our lives, and they enrich our lives. And it's sad that that they can't live as long as we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, huh? Yeah. Yeah, man, and I'm sure there are lots of kitties that go and report to Bast who their good people are. And so may Mars report to Bast that they have a very good person down here, and that they miss them very much. So. come unto you, O Ra, as Jehuti comes, our hands joined under Ma'at, in this feast of her being raised up to you. Ma'at has come to be with you in every place where you are. An offering of Ma'at is made unto you, that your heart may be pleased and your Ka shall live. Truly, your need has Ma'at, for they know you live in her. The Aeneid says unto you, your word is law, eternally. The Svet is cast out by your word. Rejoicing is yours every day. Ma'at has taken her place in your shrine. May we always act with gentility and compassion, for such is the first Ma'at. May we always offer charity and hospitality, for such is the second Ma'at. May we always respect consent and fidelity, for such is the third Ma'at. May we always avoid violence and promote wellness, for such is the fourth Ma'at. May we always speak words of truth, for such is the fifth Ma'at. May we always promote the public good, for such is the sixth Ma'at. May we always act humbly and with temperance, for such is the seventh Ma'at. May we always honor our gods and respect others, for such is the eighth Ma'at. May we uphold Ma'at like Jehuti, that we may witness Ra's perfection every day. And there are a couple of things to read for Ma'at. O Ra who sets with Ma'at, Ma'at is joined to his brow. O Ra who rises with Ma'at, Ma'at embraces his beauty. O Ra effective through Ma'at, Ma'at is secured to his bark. O Ra mighty through Ma'at, whereon he lives every day. O Ra who made Ma'at, and to whom one offers Ma'at. You place Ma'at in our hearts that we may raise her up to your Ka. We know you live by her, and it is you who made her body. We are straight ones, free of lies, who do not practice deception. Hail and praise unto you, O Ma'at, shining upon the brow of Ra. You brought forth the gods from yourself. You brought peace unto the two rivals. The Lord of all, he lives through you. You provide for his house every day. May you build your magnificent throne on our heads, in our mouths, in our hearts. And we'll go ahead and light our candles for Shu. There's a minor feast of Shu a little earlier in the week. So, and sometimes Ma'at gets equated with Tefnut, and Shu and Ma'at, have a connection there. But that's it's in one of the more obscure books that I've got. I would have to go and pull down one of the ones by Jan Osman. But either way, it's appropriate that he's honored alongside his sister. And so, I am he who foretells Ra when he ascends from the Akhet. I put the fear of him into whomever seeks out his name. I show splendor in accordance with my nature. I speak, and the Aeneids are silent. I tell you that I came to be in my own form. Do not inquire about my creation from noon. I am he whose shape was exhaled, whom this august god created, who strews the sky with his beauty, whose name the gods do not know, the one whom the sun folk serve. And Sekhmet. We praise you, O Lady. O hail, Sekhmet, the great, the Eye of Ra, who hides him within her iris. Hail, Sekhmet, sovereign, mistress of light, who moves in brightness. In peace, Sekhmet, mistress of darkness, at whose setting the dusk comes. In peace, Sekhmet, mistress of fear, whose seal brings death. Hail unto you, Sekhmet, daughter of Ra, who loves Ma'at, who detests Svet. Most holy of the gods, one seeks life in you. And I know we got some prayer requests for good health, and for better finances, and I want to add us into that. Prayers for success for Nick. He's set to start a new job at the end of the month.
That's right.
Um,
Prayers for healing for Nick, because right now I know he's dealing with a lot and going through antibiotics, and we just
yeah,
want to send good things his way.
yeah, and and thanks to my brother who's helping take care of his kitty.
Yep.
And I know it's been a lot of work for him, but I know Bast appreciates it. And may she bless him and his kitties too.
And he will be gifted with 9 more cats.
Oh goodness, no.
No.
I think he's got all he can handle with 4.
Yeah.
And I have to say thanks for the blessings that I've gotten, and just may they not be transitory. May they keep building. And let me see if we've got some other requests and things here. Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. I'm reading the comments, kind of scrolling back a little bit, and yeah, like Sarana's saying, I know, right? There's not a lot of groups where I live, and you'd be surprised though, as most of the ones are the ones she knows are solitaries, or they're groups that don't allow kids, and yeah, you know what? That's something that, of course, I realize not having any kids, that's an aspect of it I don't have any direct experience with, but I would love to know from folks how they approach the challenge of raising kids when you're pagan, and the question of, well, do I teach them about my religion or not? I lean towards if it's something that allows you and your kids to connect, why not involve them in it? But I also realize there are issues with that because you don't want your kids to go to school and you're like, well, this weekend, Mommy and I did da-da-da-da, and then have like everybody else in school, freak out.
Cry of the witch.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's lots of challenges, and I would love to talk with people about that so that I have enough that I can maybe make a video about it and not be talking out of a hat, But yeah. Really excited for a time when we don't have to be in the closet. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and the whole thing. I actually got blacklisted from substitute teaching in a particular area because of accusations of witchcraft way back in. Actually, it was 20 years ago by now. So yeah, I totally get that. The funny thing is, I wasn't even a practicing pagan at the time, but you know what? So. Yeah, the sandal fits. Yeah. Okay, some prayers of thanks and continued support from Hathor and Sutek. And I got a prayer request / praise and thanks. Just started a new medication. So far, it seems like it's working. Absolutely. Just praise that it's working and praise that it continues to do so. And another prayer request. I've been having some family drama for a while now, and it's messing with my mental health a lot. Prayers for help in that regard and strength to keep going. And yes, prayers for pagan rights. Absolutely. Okay. Well, we'll read some things for Hathor and for Sutek, and we're definitely passing on our thanks that the people are feeling better and hope that it continues. And when it comes to medication, that is something that occasionally you do have to get adjusted.
Especially psychotropic.
Psychotropic or psychoactive.
Psychoactive meds. Yeah, look.
Yes.
For anybody having to deal with that, when you get meds adjusted, it doesn't mean you're getting worse. It actually means your body is doing what it's supposed to do.
Which is
your body adapts.
Yeah.
And remember, I'm telling you this as a mental health professional. Mm-hmm. Medication adjustment does not mean worsening of symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Medication adjustment means that's a fact of life. That's the way it goes. Hell, even those of us on blood pressure medicine have to get it adjusted. Granted, I had to get mine adjusted once in
Almost 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
But still, whether it's, especially with psychoactives, your brain is an amazingly adaptive thing.
Organism.
Yes, don't think that you're getting worse just because that happens.
Right. Although right now it's working better and it's improving. So.
And that's awesome. So yay.
Yeah. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, in the future, if you have to get it adjusted again, don't feel bad.
By the way, I may do a quick Kemetic bite on that with you one time.
Sure. Okay.
It'll be a nibble. It'll be like a 5-minute thing.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So. Hold on, let me move some bookmarks. But that was our PSA for the evening.
Yes.
Okay, so that and Hathor, another daughter of Ra. We praise the Golden Goddess. We worship her majesty. We exalt the Lady of Heaven and give chanting to our mistress. Hail unto you, O Golden One. How the beauty of your face shines as you appear. Oh, come in peace. Beautiful as gold, O Hathor. May the waters you provide us refresh our mouths and cool our hearts. And we offer you praise and thanks for all the help that you've given. And please help us see it through. And we look forward to celebrating your sailing feast in a week. So, and hail as Sutek, the son of Nut, great of strength in the bark of millions, chosen one of Ra Horaketi, bull who dwells in the northern sky, fearsome one at whom all lands tremble. Great is your war cry, great is your might. You stand at the zenith of the stars, and your wasp scepter stretches over the sky. Lord of storms, Lord of dread, your voice is thunder in the heavens. You slay the fiend from the prow of Ra's bark. Protect us from evil and grant us long life. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yes. Thanks to Sutek and to Haru. Pray for your stomach to heal. Okay. And you know what? I will have to look something up for Imhotep because I know that there is something to him, and I'd have to pull out one of my literature books. Yeah. Okay, that's neat. In the UK, paganism has actually been, granted in schools, but you have to fight for it. So for summer solstice, you can legally take your child out of school for a sun celebration to go to Stonehenge.
Cool.
Which is, that's pretty cool. Okay, and Saran would like a good health prayer because they've been constantly getting sick. Okay, goodness. Okay, and says, thank you for the words of encouragement on the meds. I've been on different medications before that didn't help, but now it's looking like possible misdiagnosis. And from what I understand, from what you said, that tends to happen a lot. Huh?
It depends. That's a whole other topic for
a whole other time.
That'll be a Patreon thing. So
yeah, we'll figure out a point where
y'all pony up.
No, hush up here. Let's see.
We need lunch money. Pony up.
And
dinner money for that matter.
Okay, yeah, we got a request for divination, and also, and I was thinking about you too, and prayers for long life, for your grandmother,
and for you.
Yes, and you too.
Yes,
absolutely, and sarcastic. I understand about the parents always had paranoia about getting help for mental stuff, so I was never able to get help as a kid. When I finally did get to go, my dad bullied me out of it because he didn't want to drive. You know what? My brother has to deal with that because our dad has ADD and was never diagnosed.
He also has ASS and has been diagnosed.
Well, that's another story. Unfortunately, there's nothing clinical for that. But
Yeah, there is. There's clinical aspects. I'd love to put him in the emergency room.
anyway, but no, you go into his office and you can tell this is somebody who has untreated ADD, but it's genetic. My brother has it, and he has actually tried to get in, and he had another issue because he figured out that the medication for that uh,
Another problem.
had other side effects with his bipolar.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, do I stay focused or do I not feel sad? So he had to make a choice, and if he'd be allowed to go and maybe keep doing blood work, keep trying some different things,
and get the therapy that goes with the meds, because meds alone will never ever do it.
Yeah, but anyway, the thing is, we can understand what it is when you have a somebody who doesn't buy it, who doesn't think there's a problem, and they give you crap about it, and it makes it harder for you to take care of yourself.
Yes, and
we totally sympathize with that.
Yes, totally. And let me tell you, the greatest thing you can ever do is defy that person.
Mm.
You need to be able to take care of yourself, and you don't need permission to do it.
Yeah. But, well, see, his problem also is he works for his dad, so then there's a question of getting time off.
Then there's the clinical issue of not having a parent, not telling people where the bear went through the buckwheat.
Well, that's another story, but yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so our request for divination, we've got Anna, Savannah, Rose, Alex, Daniel, and Alejandro, and, okay, yeah. Yes, if your mom has ADD and your dad has ADHD, then your odds are pretty good.
Yeah.
Now I will say this. I'll also say this. If you've tested as being gifted, a lot of people armchair diagnose you with other things, and you may or may not have them. But the with gifted comes a whole range of other things, and so.
And speaking as the licensed pro in the room, you can be gifted and have everything else.
Oh yeah, I know that. Look, I had classmates who did too, so I understand.
Yes.
But you know what? It's one of those things. They have to go through so many things.
Yes, that's where a competent family history is vital.
Yes.
There's more to diagnosis than just what's in front of you at the moment.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's a Kemetic bite coming about this stuff.
Okay.
I'll do a loaf of bread worth, basically.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. And I'm okay with that. I just because you're the one that has the training in it, you're going to need to be the one to write it. So,
that's right.
Yeah, because I will defer to other people who know more about a subject.
You know what I'm going to get you to do? I'm going to get you to get me 10 questions from people, and I'll answer them.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so if you got some questions you want to ask, go ahead, and put them in the comments, and I will gather them for him so he can do a bite. But yeah. Okay. Oh, and prayer request for Nathaniel from Trent Wolf.
Of course, man.
I hope he's all right. Have you heard something about him? Definitely. And by the way, somebody said, what is ADD? ADD is
attention deficit
disorder, and ADHD that's the older one.
ADHD is attention deficit hyperactive disorder.
Yeah.
You can have. There is a distinction between the two.
Okay.
One has one trait, one does not.
Okay.
But typically, if they say ADD, you can also assume the H is there most of the time.
Okay. Oh, good. You're doing better, and you're here. Absolutely awesome. That's good, because we've been kind of worried about you with the situation you've got.
Wolf's here.
Yeah.
Woo!
So, okay. Alrighty.
Love you, Wolf.
Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. So the first, I'm gonna knock the first one, and then Sarana, and then Alex. So let's kind of get that going before we get onto too much of a tangent.
Yes.
All right. So I'm knocked. It's requested a divination. And okay, let's see. Don't tell me there isn't. We've got one. Okay. Life is a gift. Don't waste it. Now, I want to say that sounds very similar to something else that you might have gotten, but I think they're trying to. There's something they're trying to tell you. But especially given some of the things that you were thinking about at one point.
Yeah, they're trying to give you the same message in different wrappings so you'll actually absorb it.
Yes, but life is a gift. Don't waste it.
You know what they're really trying to tell you?
Hmm.
You're worth it. Don't
Yes.
waste yourself.
That's right.
You are worth it. Go for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yes, I'm a knockout for you. Life is a gift. Don't waste it.
You are a gift. Don't waste you.
Yeah. Okay, and we got a request from the Discord for a yes or no. So there's a previous reading concerning the ancestors accurate. Okay, cool. We'll definitely check that out. Okay, ADD is an older term apparently.
Yeah.
These days both saying that. Okay, alrighty. But Serrano and Alex. Okay. What's Serrano? There we go. Okay, Serrano. Little brooks make great rivers. Again, that also sounds familiar, but...
She's had that exact one before.
Okay, that's pretty surreal. I think they're saying, all right.
Do you know why? What do brooks feed into? Rivers.
Yeah.
Even the smallest thing contributes to the larger purpose.
Yeah.
You are not insignificant, my dear.
So, okay, Alex was next. Ready? All right, Alex. Love is a friendship set to music. I hope that means good tidings for you. Love is a friendship set to music. Hey, we have a Feast of Hathor coming up. So. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. I'm just skimming back over here. So, Alex. No, hope that gave you something. Okay, I think it was. Yeah, David wanted to know if a previous reading concerning ancestors was accurate. Okay. All right. So, Daniel and Alejandro, and then David. Okay. So, Daniel. And thank you for sharing those pictures, by the way. Okay, so Daniel, it says, man is born to live and not prepare to live.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
I think there may be something that you feel like you're you're trying to get ready for. Maybe you feel like you're not ready. No, you are. Go.
You are. And thinking about it doesn't mean you did it. Jump out there and do it.
Yes.
Be a big dog.
Man is born to live and not prepare to live. Okay, so Daniel, then Alejandro. Alejandro, it says, your kindness will find new homes this year. Hmm. Your kindness will find new homes this year.
Alejandra, you might want to kiss or touch.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to get through this without
I'm
you
working
making me
on
jump.
this.
Joke about the song. I mean, yes, I like the song, but anyway, that could be taken a couple of different ways. But this may be one of those cases. Keep that in your back pocket, and there might be some.
You're doing something right. Somewhere in your life, you're doing something right.
Yeah, and it could pay off later this year. So
Yeah.
your kindness will find new homes this year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as I understand, you needed some guidance. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Yes, and David Gonzalez, and he needed a divination to see if a reading he got was accurate. So
should we bring out the sticks?
That's going to be for the yes or no question.
Yeah.
But, first of all, this is to help clarify something. Okay. Huh. It says, little acorns lead to mighty oaks. Now, I know you were asking for some clarification on like an ancestor reading. You got some definite symbolism of, or oaks and acorns. Hopefully that helps you with something. Little acorns lead to mighty oaks. Let's see. Okay. All right, just. Okay. All right, so Marie Rimmer, and then. Oh, wow. And Brian says he wants a divination for himself and for his older brother. Our birthday is tomorrow. We were born on the same month and day, 4 years apart. Wow. That's almost what they call Irish twins.
No, Irish twin is a year apart.
Yeah, right. So it's 4 years apart, but
yeah, but you guys.
That is cool.
You guys were linked. You are absolutely meant. I mean, there's a bond of bonds of bonds there.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, and the love is a relationship set to music. And someone says, "Well, the music it's set to never going to give you love, never going to." Rickroll. Okay, and yes, Miss Jackal asked for yes or no. So let's start with Marie. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Marie, it says a thank you goes a long way. So the sense that I'm getting is if there's something that you're wanting to go for or trying to, set something into motion, a thank you could be a good segue for that. Or that may, build up some good karma for you somewhere else. So a thank you goes a long way. Now, we got a request for something that's a yes or no. For those, what I like to do, I'm going to step across the camera here. we get to my Senate board.
Wow, that was precarious.
Well, it's just this that I'll pull it on camera another time. Okay. But it's a little dusty, but here we go. This is my favorite set. So, okay. All right. Marked side is yes. Unmarked side is no. However many what our spread is will tell us how emphatic a yes or emphatic a no it is. But Mrs. Jackal has a question. It's a yes or no. Let us know what to tell her. Okay. Oh, that's funny. 2 up and 2 down.
That's the answer. That the answer.
Yes, because this is what we got. So, I think they're telling you, okay, you know what it is. And I think now we're doing Brian's for myself and for my older brother. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's see if they'll be kind enough to give us 2, or if it's 1 for both of them. You know what? Okay, that's kind of the sense I got. This is going to be for the both of you, because you have a link. You share a birthday. And 4 years is a number of completion in
That's right.
Modern Kemeticism. So, wow. It says, it doesn't take much to be a success. It takes everything.
And that's for both of them.
Yeah.
Quit your bitching, quit your bickering, focus on what you're both good at. Combine your strengths, the rest of it is irrelevant.
Yes, it doesn't take much to be a success. It takes everything. And it may also be that it's not, we think of much, a quantity, everything is abstract. Don't worry about the.
Worry about your strengths.
Yeah, don't worry about the details. The things that you can get bogged down in. Worry about.
Look, everything that your other brother sucks at, you're good at, and vice versa. So go at it from that vantage point.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, and sarcastic.
No way.
And done. I assume Peligro. I don't know if it's Peligro or Peligro. And celery. Okay. All right. Okay. And I noticed the comments. They're keeping. I'm kind of behind on them. So let me just try to catch up. Okay. So sarcastic, and then Dawn, and then celery. Wow. Sarcastic? I got 2 of them here. Did you ask 2 questions? First one says, a man who trims himself to suit everybody will soon whittle himself away.
Wow.
And the second one. Never despair. But if you do, work on in despair. So in other words, don't give up. You may be feeling down, but don't give up, and don't try to trim yourself just to suit everybody else.
In other words, you need to be who you really are and go forward. It doesn't matter if people like it or agree with it. Go forward.
Your life is for you and not for them. I'm really getting, it's almost like, I don't know who's trying to say this, but I keep hearing something about, this, this is your life, and maybe is it parents or somebody that, because it's something like, they brought you here, but you can't live your life for them. You've got to live it for you. And that's just, I'm just relating the sense that I got. Hopefully that makes sense. And let's see, sarcastic, and then Don. Okay. So Don, for yours. And it says, nature, time, and patience are the three great healers. Nature, time, and patience are the three great healers. So hopefully that gives you something, that something might have been bothering you. There's a good strategy for you right there. Let's see. Try to scroll down. Okay, celery. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and Rose wants a yes or no. Okay, so all right, so we'll get celery, and then Rose. So okay, celery. There we go. All right, celery, it says, fortune is created through action. Don't wait.
Wow, this doesn't get much more blatant than that.
And incidentally, this one has the thing on the back of it says, this slip may be worth $1 million. Scan the code.
We'll scan it.
Yeah, I know. We'll scan it later and see what it gets.
And celery, if we win $1 million, we'll tell you thank you.
Oh, look, if I won $1 million, I'd be like, we'll see if she's in art school right now. We'll see if we can hook her up.
Yeah, I'll get her a box of pencils and everything.
Anyway. But yes, fortune is created through action. Don't wait. Okay, and Rose Kimmer had wanted a yes or a no. So here, we're going to scoot these over. And if you'd be so kind to tell us for Rose whatever this yes or no is. No way. Also, the same thing.
You know the answer.
You know what? What'll be really funny is if they do it again. So just to make sure. Okay, and one of them lands on the floor.
And they did it again.
Right. Well, okay, we have Unmarked side up, unmarked side up, unmarked side up. Where'd this one on the floor go? Well, unmarked side up. Okay. So,
That's a no.
which could mean also, no, we're not telling you, you know the answer.
Yes, you know the answer, so
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Yeah. Typically the first throw is the accurate one.
Okay. So, and I think that was their way of saying, no, we're not telling you again.
Right. You know the answer.
Okay. Oh, wow. I can get this one. Now, just a disclaimer: this is not the same, to my knowledge, as the Fedu divination that the Kemetic Orthodox does with Senate sticks, but you know, it's kind of a gimme. Okay, you got 4 sticks. How many sides up or down? You know.
Well, that's why they do it. You know, I mean.
Well, no. There actually are some more involved forms that come from African traditions, and that's probably where they got theirs from.
Right.
But there's like a whole guide along with it, and there's more to it than this. This is very, very straightforward. So it's okay. Okay, and yeah, sarcastic was this is sarcastic me never, but pretty fitting for the situation. Thank you, absolutely, and yeah. Okay. There's no vision, it's just okay. Oh, okay. Let's just thank the gods. Hathor's not mad at me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and it's saying that our connection is unstable. Hopefully, you guys are still able to hear and everything's. Oh, good. At least that cleared up. Okay, cool. But yeah, that whole Mercury retrograde, and I think it's appropriate that we said prayers to Set because in Egyptian astronomy, if you will, Mercury was associated with Set. So, when it's in retrograde, I guess he's, you know, out sniffing around doing something. But, but I asked him to please not give us too hard of a time, you know, between now and the end of the month, because I think the retrograde ends like the 18th or something like that. But if anybody's got any other requests, go ahead and let me know before we wrap this up. Hopefully we've been able to, you know, be of some help to people. And thank you for bearing with us through all the technical difficulties. And, you know, we love you. And those of you that have tuned in, you know, later and you've slogged with us up to this point, you know, we love you too. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one more cookie that is for other people who might be tuning in later and watching the broadcast. Because I know there's some folks that, you know, they can't tune in with us live, but they go and they watch it, you know, after the fact. So this one is for you. And so, for all of those of you who are catching us on the rebound, your fortune says, never argue with a fool.
It's difficult to tell the difference.
Right. If you're thinking about getting into a flame online, don't.
Yes.
Yeah. Just keep scrolling. Never argue with a fool. That is your advice for the week. Remember, it is Mercury retrograde, so. Okay, and all right, so Alejandro asked for a prayer for a friend. My best friend's having an important exam tomorrow, so I want to ask him that sure for everything to go well for her. And an imagination bound also needs a yes or no. Huh. Okay. Yes, and Sarcastic keeps getting the double fortunes. And by the way, I don't know if Yodi is tuning in right now. I was actually going to try and add you, but I don't have your URL, your channel link. So we'll message me later and we'll get that straight. Okay. So. Oh, and Wolf's like, I feel called out by that one, been fussing with the woman that lives in the camper the last few days. Yeah, don't do it. We know who the fool is. It's not you, it's her. So don't stir it up. Yeah. Okay. Well, real quick, a prayer for Alejandra's best friend, that they do well on their test. And I think Seshat has been busy lately, so we will ask her. Seshat, the holy female scribe, the seven-pointed one, excelling in wisdom, mistress of the sacred words, lady of Ma'at, great goddess, foremost in the library. May you grant inspiration to Alejandra's friend and banish their test anxiety if they have it, and help them to ace it. And who had the yes or no? Okay, Daniel. And okay, and Imagination Bound. Imagination Bound was first. Okay, I'll try to. Okay, well that's. I dropped one. Should I leave that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're gonna have to figure out a better way to do this because.
Drop it on the carpet in front of your feet.
Okay, because I'm like, hey, hold on now. Now I see 2 down, 1 up, and 1 up. But
in other words, you know the answer.
Well, let's try and see if let's try and make sure it's not a screw up on my part. Yeah. Tell you what. I am actually working in rare bits on a divination board. I don't have it, but what I do have is an empty space. So we can drop them here. All right. And it's just 1 up. So
no.
Yeah, we're moving in the no territory here. So that was for Imagination Bound. And Daniel also had 1. So, oh, well, all right. Also 1 up. So that's how it works. So.
Wait, 1 up. Wait, 1 up.
1 up. The marked sides are positive, yes. The blank sides are negative, no.
So which one was it?
It was just 1 marked side up.
Okay, so no.
Right. And yeah, it's funny. I've got this feeling like, okay, you need to finish work on this idea. So I think I'm going to be gluing some things down this weekend and making something. So. But, okay. All right. Well, it's, we're still having issues with the connection, and it's at an hour and almost 10 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me, and hopefully this has been a good time. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. If we need to catch anybody at the last minute, just let me know. Yeah. As Imagination Bound said, I guess I definitely need to change some things because the current path won't work. Yeah, and I think sometimes they're like, okay, you know what the answer is. We're not going to tell you everything. That is something that Howard Carter wrote about that I think is very true of the gods and not just the Egyptians that he knew and worked with at the time. He said that they love mystery and they don't like to come out and tell you something, point blank. And I think the gods will do that too. They'll be like, okay, you know it, you know, um, we'll give you hints. They tend to do that. Okay. Hail unto you, Atum. Hail unto you, Capri. You come into being upon the primeval hill. You shine forth upon the shrine of the phoenix in Yunu. You breathe out Shu and Tefnut. May the giving of these offerings endure as the name of Atum, foremost of the great in need, endures. May they endure as the name of Shu, Lord of Upper Menset in Yunu, endures. As the name of Tefnut, Mistress of Lower Menset in Yunu, endures. As the name of Geb at the Earth's Ba endures. As the name of Nut in the Shrine of Shanit in Yunu endures. As the name of Osir, Kentiamentiu endures. As the name of Aset in the Cheru endures. As the name of Sutek in Nubet endures. As the name of Horus in Pei endures. As the name of Wajit in Dep endures. As the name of Jehuti in Hemenu endures. As the name of Ra and the Aket endures likewise for eternity. You have come in peace, O Ra. You have come in peace, O Yunetru. May you go forth in peace, O Ra. May you go forth in peace, O Yunetru, to every place your immortal Khans wish to be. May you sail in joy in the Menjet bark, and rest content in the Sektet bark. And may you smile upon us, your humble servants. Incidentally, it's something that like a sense that I got as I was reciting the thing where we offer Ma'at, because it says that rejoicing is yours every day. Every little good thing that we do, where somebody is happy and says, "Yay, something turned out well, turned out according to Ma'at," that is Ra's rejoicing every day. And every time that we do something to set something right.
Right.
That is Fet being cast out at his word.
Right, and every time you encourage someone to do something right.
Yeah.
You're also
serving
Ma'at.
Yeah, that is Ra's rejoicing every day. So I just those that's like they were telling me that as I was reading over the words. So okay, love everybody. And Janaya, I always managed to get here at the end. Hopefully, I'll catch more next time. Well, Janaya, you can always scroll back. I did do a fortune for like everyone who'll be catching it later. And
Janaya, we love you and keep trying. Okay.
Yeah, keep trying. We'll get here. Let's see. Mystery. Yeah. And love you too, Almanac. Says you guys make my day. I love you all so much. We love you too, and we're awesome. Glad to be here and help make somebody's day.
That's right. So. Believe me, y'all make ours.
Yes. All right. Oh wait. Oh, and Rose, you said you forgot to ask a question. Was it a Well, hold on. Now, you had a question? Was it like something for doing the sticks, or was it like just a straight up question? Okay, you'll ask next time. All right, cool. Well, next time will be the sailing of Hathor. So that will be our theme for the next time. We'll see you on the 15th. So in the meantime, y'all stay safe and well. All right, and I'll try and check the Discord in a little while. I got to do dishes after this, so.
Not right after this, we got to do something more immediate.
Yeah. much love, you guys.